And the guy suffers from stroke, you see. So that's very simply what we are suffering here, you see.
Okay.
And unfortunately, until now, we didn't find the right calibers in order, or we are unable to attract the right calibers in order to handle this situation.
Okay, Dr. Mustafa Tamam, economic and political expert, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Sure. And we're going to go to a short break and we'll come back to you, so stay with us.
Area in Siwa Oasis that's dedicated for treating patients suffering from chronic body pain and rheumatism. So right here in the desert there are some pits dug in the ground where patients can be buried in summertime for 20 minutes for a week. There is a special part for the men here, and right there behind this hut behind me there is a part for the women who want to be treated, and this method has proven to be very effective. Starting from June and ending in the beginning of September, sand baths are set in the open air and under the direct rays of the hot sun around the area of El Dakrur mountain, where the sand is clean and soft and special for these burials. Special sticks are placed into the sand beside each burial to determine the direction of the sun and the shade. Then a shade is set for protecting the head of the sick person. After preparing the burial location, the person lies naked in a pit of sand for 15 to 20 minutes. Then he is taken into an adjacent tent that's closed tightly, where he stays for an hour or two. During that time, he is prohibited from drinking water unless through warm drinks like hot lemon or aniseed. After spending the required time in the tent, the treated person wears warm clothes and wraps himself with a blanket or a wool cloak, then moves into his residential room. He must be careful not to be exposed to any air currents. This procedure is repeated for 3 or 5 or 7 days, according to the condition of the patient. The use of the sand is to open the pores of the body. In the tent, the excessive heat extracts the rest of the sweat of the body. At the end of the day, a professional massage and rubbing is applied to the body using olive oil and lemon vinegar or juice. The Syrian traditional methods of body curing has proven to be highly efficient and successful. The sand burials in the oasis attracts both locals and tourists who come specially to visit this oasis and enjoy the natural healthy body treatment which it supplies and which forms a source of local income and is considered one of the important places of the medical tourism in Egypt which our country enjoys.
Welcome back, dear viewers. As we said earlier that in our second segment for today, we'll go back to history to know more about